Okay, let's start recording. Hopefully the Pi will come to life. There we go. So, not sure what the resolution of this will be, but hopefully it's resolution enough for you to see this thing. Okay, we're going to reboot. Where's all my stuff? There's my stuff. So I'm in full screen, checking progress on disk 1. So I think that's just doing a resize of the partitions and an integrity check. So what we have to do is a few things we have to do when it finishes messing about. So this is a Raspberry Pi 3A Plus, is it Plus? I think it's a Plus, which is supposedly the cost-reduced Raspberry Pi 3A. Essentially it's the same as a Raspberry Pi 3B, but with less USB slots, and the Ethernet has been removed. Smaller profile, sort of a mini SBC thing, I suppose. Raspberry Pi log on. So Raspberry Pi is PI, and the password is, where is it? What's it doing? Password. Okay, if you say so. I'm not quite sure what it's doing there. Is it awake? Let's try again. So it's Pi. There we go. Raspberry. Linux, blah blah blah. Monday, February 22nd. Is it? Don't think it is. Anyway, so let's go sudo rasp-config. I hope the resolution is good enough that you can see what's going on. If it's not, well, I apologise. Country is, in my case, GB, Great Britain. Presumably I've gone past it. GB. Land set to GB. Caps lock BT hub, which is my SSD, the ID of your Wi-Fi network, whether it be whatever it is, I don't know. Hello. Yeah. Right. Do you want me? Ooh. What are they then?
Toasted almonds.
Oh, is that what smells? Oh, they're nice. Thanks. Oh, forgot what I'm doing here. I'm eating a roasted almond. System options, wireless LAN, we've done that. We did an auto log on. Login as Pi. Display options, resolution. Now, what resolution do they recommend? I'm reading the quick start guide here. 1280 by 720 they recommend. Okay. Not that that's particularly important. So now you can have SSH when you log in, which means you can have a remote communication to the Raspberry Pi if you want it. Network boot, yeah, which is what that is. And now we need to update, which might take a while. So this image, I guess, was made in February. That's where the February date comes from. So it might take a little while to boot up. Error, Raspberry Pi, temporary error. Oh, so there's something gone wrong there, so that means I've probably done the Wi-Fi wrong. BT Okay, we seem to be back alive and we seem to be updating, which is quite nice. That was a painful experience. For some reason it wouldn't connect to the internet, so I had to turn the... well, I reset the router, and now, for no obvious reason, it's connecting. So, happy days. So I think it's updated, which is nice. So we can get on now, after all that bloody palaver. So I'm going to go back, take caps lock off with extras Raspberry config, and we'll just do an IF config, and there we go. Now it's filled in with information, so we've got internet, which is splendid. So we'll carry on. Sudo apt get update. This is pointless, we've already done it, but we'll do it again. You can do this via SSH, but I'm not. So this is sudo apt get install lib sdl2 developer dev dev. Reading packages. Do you want to continue? Yes, please. You have to have SDL or it won't work. Instructions. This is the demo to me, so I'm going to get the funded. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Obviously, I'm running this. I'll be running this on my Mac, so I'm going to copy the files over just to make it easier. On Mac, obviously, I have to remote doing it, so I can't supply. GitHub runs, so I have images on it, so I've got the client out. And might be able to get it. Come on. If I saw it, it's going to be fine. What is it? It's a little time. I'm not sure what to say, because I'm going to put the house, it works. Usually use Ethernet for everything. Rather than Wi-Fi. I'm backing. So we'd like to stick on. Yes. I will cancel. I don't know why it's not. The ones we got we'll have. I'll say. I'll go on with it. You want to check it? Both mine now. Felt a little bit after, but well, the two guys actually now, I think. I'm just actually rough, running more than usual. Oof, was. Now we've just got the fat wheels and eagles. There it is. Ship frames. Right. Elements. Limit SDL2. It has to be this one here, too, so. I think I've got the SD card, TF card, whatever it is. And this one is a Kingston. I usually use SanDisk things, and there's a definite difference between the cards. This thing just sits on the SanDisk. This one looks like they make cards Kingston. So it's not true speed. If yours going slow, it's already got, which I said I have here. I was going to say, this is a little bit download. Oh, there we go now. Just back to all that setting up. Oh my goodness. Hey! Okay. So now we get to the fun stuff. Git clone. HTTPS. GitHub.com. Captain. Amy. GDALA Pistorm dot git. Did I spell that correctly? Git clone is to git with captain. What? Let's type sudo. Git not found. What do you mean git not found? Sudo apt get update. Git not found. Git not found. Well, usually that's because it hasn't updated properly, which is a little bit irksome. Oh, it's missed something off. Finish. Git. Bash git command not found. Why is... I don't understand. I have had this before a couple of times now. I'll reboot, I'll show you. I don't know why. I've had a few strange instances where it's done this. I've also had it where it's asking you to log in to GitHub to provide a password. Don't know why that is either. Very strange. Okay, let's try again. Bash git not found. Oh, what a bloody thing. Let's try that way. Yes. Second git. Okay, git. Right, so Git's installed. Christ for that. Okay, now we're into Pistorm. Finally. Well, that was quick. CD Pistorm make. So this is now creating the emulator by Mushai RTG. Yes, I think I was slow. I'm used to. Yay. So we're in Pistorm directory. So if we type, no, it won't work because I don't have a ROM in the Amiga. No, sudo actually. There we go. And it's Control C to quit. So what I'm going to do now is take the card out of the Amiga, power it off, and copy some files over on the Mac. Okay, first boot with it all set up. Let's see what it does. Hopefully it will start into straight into the Amiga. Hopefully. And there we go. Boots into the Amiga. Now obviously to get this system up and running on your Amiga, you will need to create an HDF, and you will also need to create a just looking at the clock's not set properly. You'll need to create or copy over a Kickstart ROM as well, a ROM image. I did rename mine, what was it, Kick 3.1.ROM or something, can't remember what it was. And then it'll work fine. There is a caveat when you do the HDF. It has to be the raw boot sector, not a standard or dynamic HDF, which WinUAE will make by default. So you have to be careful when you're doing it. There are instructions on the Pistorm Discord forum how to do it, and there's instructions briefly on the website for the Pistorm on the GitHub, and that will tell you how to do it as well. So from start to finish, that is it. We're using the wrong mouse. That is how to set it up. I did cheat a little bit because I've already got an HDF made, and I've also already made a Kickstart ROM, not made a Kickstart ROM, copied one over. But most people have a Kickstart ROM kicking about that they can drag over. And the other key is to make sure you link it properly on the config file. But if you go back and watch it, you can see what I typed in, the name of the ROM, and see how it works. Same with the HDF. Whatever you call the HDF, you have to call it on the config file. So that's it. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that. Any questions, drop me a line. Of course, Pistorm Discord is the place to go for any questions. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.